You know where to go, what to eat.
That looks good.
It's the best food in the world.
Get off! For dinner!
Hey folks, and welcome back to our tour of the River Kwai. And if you've stuck with the whole series here, you'll know I'm touring with a group. This is like a group tour, and this is the conclusion, the finale, the 4th episode. There were 3 prior to this. I'm going to make a playlist with these 4 episodes, and I'll go ahead and show that at the that'll be on the screen at the end of this video if you missed it. But last time we left off, we had checked into the River Kwai View Hotel here, and we were just getting ready to pile into the van and go out for dinner. Go out for a little bit of an evening here, get some dinner and drinks. So let's get in the van and let's get to the restaurant. So welcome to the Good Times Resort. This would be where we would have dinner because it looked like we had a beautiful evening for it. But probably 5 minutes after arriving, this happened, so a deluge. But the staff scurried around and got us a new table, and we were all set.
It's caused quite a stir here at the restaurant, but it looks like it's starting to subside, and the beverages have come. So.
Right, so it also cooled it down. So we'll take a quick look at what everybody's having here. There's a young lady with some spaghetti, maybe a spaghetti carbonara with bacon. She looks happy with that.
Is that your main or is that a starter? Starter, okay. And peanuts and pickled ginger. Very nice.
Some fried pork for that guy. And this restaurant had both Thai and Western foods. I think this gentleman in front of me got a pie, I believe a steak and ale pie or something similar to that, or maybe that was a ham and chicken pie, or I forget, but a pie, and he said it was good. There's a masaman curry, so that would be an example of the Thai cuisine, and that looks on point. That looks legit. So everybody's food, he's got fried rice on the side there too. That looks good. So everybody's food was coming out, and everything looked good. No complaints. This guy's got a pie. I think 3 people out of the group had pies. I'd have a pie too, but of a different sort. This guy got a pork chop. I thought the shape was a bit funny.
It looks like somebody took a bite out of it. Yeah. Alright, so all the food's come out. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm still waiting for mine, and my buddy here's waiting for his too. I ordered Thai food. What did you order? I ordered Falang food. Falang food. So, I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason. The spaghetti was the first thing out, then the pies. I have no problem waiting as the beverages are coming. I have no problem waiting, but that's why I haven't showed you mine yet, because it's not out.
So the gentleman next to me got a salmon steak, and it finally came. That looks okay. Looks pretty decent. I guess almost you could call that a fish and chips. He's got chips, he's got fish, but it's not even Friday. But I'm still waiting for mine to come out.
Oh, the lights just blinked. It's still raining, by the way. So I'm officially the last one to get served. The salmon steak came out, the pork chop came out, the curries came out, the spaghetti, the pies, and you got to bake a pie. I just ordered a Burmese curry. So I almost think they forgot about me.
So yeah, Burmese curry, because I don't see that on the menu. I was interested to try it. There's a couple things here that I don't see on normal menus. So this looked good. This looks pretty good. But this guy here, an apple pie a la mode, something a little bit more common, but not common here on menus.
So it is still pouring here. I mean, we're done dinner, we're done dessert. My Burmese curry was good, but it wasn't spicy, and it was supposed to be one of the spiciest things on the menu. It had 3 chilies, little chili indicators by it. So it was just okay. But the apple pie a la mode, you don't see apple pie a la mode on a menu here much. And it was a legitimate apple pie a la mode, and it was great. The pie was hot. It had some best I've had in a long time. It was wonderful. So even though the Burmese curry probably wasn't my favorite thing, the pie, wow, I'd come here just for that. So, I don't know if we're gonna wait for the rain to leave or just stay here, but it is still pouring rain.
So if you watched the first episode, this is where we started, right here on the bridge. And we're back. I'm gonna walk over to our hotel. Back. It's that white building over there. Right over there. And there's a coffee shop and there's breakfast. So we'll have all that. Oi. We're gonna take a different route going home than we came. We took a very long route getting here. But going back home will be less. But it's still gonna be a long day. But 5-day trip, a 5-day tour in 3 days. We did the tour, but we did a truncated version of it. This group is just out here for the ride. We're not customers. You guys would be customers if you come here. And because we went out and did it first and ironed out the problems, perfected it a little bit, hopefully your experience will be better when you come. And that's what this was about. And I tell you, he put a big investment in doing this. I really applaud him for that. So we'll go in and meet the guy now.
Morning, sir.
So we're on our 3rd day.
Yeah.
Did it work out the way you thought it would work out? I mean, do you think you ironed out some snags on this maiden voyage?
We ironed out some snags. We're going to reroute it to make it less of a break the ride up, and so it'll end up a 4-night, 5-day ride.
That's what I like. I like to keep around 300 kilometers a day for myself when I'm out. And then some days, depending on the length of the tour, some days I'll just take a down day if I get to a city. That's just the way I do it. We've been talking about this the whole time. It's the whole package here. So it's bike,
breakfast, lunch, dinner, gasoline,
hotel
included.
Some of the places we went were closed, but if there's admission, I mean, I guess
No, that's what everything's included. Any national parks, there's nothing out of pocket except for if you want a beer. Alcohol. It doesn't include any alcohol.
Can they take a person with them? Is that
sure.
Like could a husband and wife go, like, or girlfriend? Or
obviously, there's an additional charge for bringing a pillion. I think it works out like 25% of your tour cost to bring a pillion, because we have to feed the pillion 3 times a day.
Right.
The hotel charge is extra because we're on a single occupancy.
The way I would describe this, it's not the cheapest way to tour Thailand by any means. I've shown you some cheap ways to tour. But I think if you're coming here, you don't have time to waste. It's probably your first class option.
And if you don't know where you're going, we have 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 9 days, 15-day tours. We tour Thailand, we tour Laos, we tour Cambodia.
What's the final name of the company?
Big Bike Touring Company.
Big Bike Touring Company. And how do they get a hold of you?
The new email for us is bigbiketouringco@gmail.com.
So you're on Facebook too, right?
Facebook, Big Bike Touring Company.
You'll figure it out. He's all over the place. He's got all these businesses.
Route 66 website. You can get us through Paddy Off-Road website.
Despite the fact it rained last night, it's a beautiful morning. It's nice and cool. It's clear.
Yeah, beautiful.
So we're gonna have a good ride. All right, Andy. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And we'll head it home, and I'll show you what that looks like. I'll tell you, as much as I go out on tour and all the riding I do, I gotta admit, it has been nice not having to worry about things like, well, what hotel am I gonna stay? Where am I gonna eat? Where are we gonna stay? What's the route? What's the directions? All that, all the little kind of things that gnaw at you on the road, and they're not big deals, and I'm kind of used to it. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't nice to take a break from that and just kind of follow the group and, you know, stay where they've already got that planned, eat where they're going to eat. They've already got that planned. Last night we loaded up in that van and went to a great restaurant. it just no fuss, no muss, no worries. It's been enjoyable. It's been enjoyable. So I'll show you what the breakfast here looks like. They're just getting it all set up, but the coffee's been done. There's also an Amazon out there where we spoke with Andy. So everything you need right here, right on the river. So while breakfast is being prepared, I'll talk to you about a small incident that I had first thing this morning when I woke up. So yesterday when we checked into the hotel, after we checked into the hotel, I took off my riding pants and I thought, I'll hang them out on the balcony. It was a little bit of sunshine, kind of air them out for the next day. And then I forgot about it. We went to dinner and then we had that deluge. And I come out here early this morning, they were soaking wet, just dripping, sodden. So I spent some time with the hairdryer in the room, best I could. Still a little damp, but I'll be okay. But lesson learned. Lesson learned. Go out for the evening, bring the laundry in. I wonder if I'm the only one that did that. I wonder if I was the only one that I'll find out. Hey mate, they're nice looking boots you got there, but they look a little wet.
And the jacket.
Did you hang your gear out?
Yes, I did.
I did too. Well, just my pants.
Soaking wet.
At least I wasn't the only one. On our way home, stopped for a picture. One guy's battery died. At least that's what we think it is. Luckily, we got the van right here. We got the mechanic right here. So we'll be able to have some kind of amicable solution to this. Here it comes with the charger. That took all of, what, 2 minutes? If you're out on your own and that happens, it could be the whole day, depending where you are, depending how lucky you are. When we're on the road, like 2-minute delay for something that could have cost you your whole day. Makes me think too. So as we leave Kanchanaburi and blaze a trail toward Bangkok, I'll kind of go through and answer all the questions I've received throughout the series. Got a long way to go. Long way to go. So we did have a little interview with Andy, and he gave us some information, but I know there was background music in there. Well, I didn't know there was background music in there. I had to cut that up a little bit, and probably didn't get all the information I wanted. Plus, some of you guys asked some good questions, some very pertinent questions. So one of which, and this is a really good one, about riding gear. So you come here on holiday, you got your suitcase, and you got your bathing suit and your clothes, but you don't have a helmet, you don't have gloves, and then, all the stuff you need to ride. Well, he's got that as well. So he does have that available for you, and it is laundered and sanitized between every use. So you can get not only the bike, not only the luggage, you can get your riding gear from him as well. And in addition to that, if you are a member, book a tour, you also get two shirts that you get to keep, each person on the tour. So if it's just you, or if it's you and a pillion, you each will get 2 shirts, two company shirts to wear if you want during the tour. So there's that. Then lots and lots of questions about the route and what's the route, and I don't know what the route is going to be, and I don't even know the route we took to get there because I was just following along. But what I can do is he has sent me the itinerary, and I think that the stops are probably more important than the actual route. So we'll go through real quick, and of course all of the tours will leave from the Route 66 diner here in East Pattaya, right by the lake. So that's that. The first day of this tour will find us in Ayutthaya. The second day, we will go to the hotel we just left, the River Kwai View Hotel. The third night, we will go up to the Raft Hotel, way up on the river. And then the fourth day, long day over to Kwai National Park. I'm not sure where there. And then that leaves kind of a short 5th day to get back home to the diner. So that basically is the tour in a nutshell. The real tour. That's not the route we took, and it's been tweaked, and he still may be doing some tweaking to it. But as it stands right now, that's the best I can answer that question. So a lot of questions on that. Other one, costs. So I guess down to brass tacks, of course, what does it cost? It tells me, regardless of what tour you choose, it's going to run somewhere between 9 and 10,000 baht per day as your cost to take part in the tour. He's also going to provide tablets. We had a hotel that didn't have a TV. You'll have a tablet. Maybe you can watch TV on the tablet or what have you. The bikes that he has, some questions on equipment. He's got Kawasaki Versys 650s right now. He's got a Honda CB500X. He's got a Yamaha Tenere 1200, or is it Tenere? He's working on getting BMW. So BMWs, if you choose a BMW, may be an extra cost for that. It's a more expensive bike. But he's got a good selection and decent late model bikes that he keeps in good state of repair. And he says for an extra fee, you can bring a passenger or pillion. So there's that. That's pretty much all the questions.
I just made it back. The group hit a light red. I didn't. So I came ahead so I could film them coming back. But anyway, they'll be back any minute. But it's about 1:30. So we made pretty good time today. And here they come. So everybody made it back. How's it feel to be back?
Hey!
She rode in the van on the way back, in the air condition. Well, we had air condition too, different kind of air condition. Did you have a good time?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
And you, sir?
Excellent, excellent.
Outstanding. How was it?
Joyful.
Joyful. Hot?
Awesome ride.
Yeah.
Should try it again.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So there you go. I have to admit, I was curious myself about how these groups function and what it would be like to go out on one of them, and I guess I found out, and I had a good time, but, I prefer just to kind of do my own thing. But if I didn't answer all your questions, I tried, but if I didn't, I will put up the email address again for Andy and his new company there, so go ahead and send him an email directly, and I'm sure he or his staff will answer you. So this was a great meal. This is what we had to come back to at the diner. Just a fantastic lunch. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and for that matter, the series. There should be an icon popping up about any second now for the series playlist. So go ahead and hit that if you missed the earlier episodes, but I'm going to leave this one off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.